So, what if you move to Japan, but you don't speak a single word of Japanese? No Nihongo, no katakana, no hiragana, just vibes and a translation app. Let's see what happens. Japan looks magical from the outside. Anime, cherry blossoms, bullet trains, vending machines on every corner. But living here without the language, that's a completely different anime, and nobody gave you subtitles. I landed at Narita Airport. Signs everywhere, half in Japanese, half in English. So far, manageable. Immigration was smooth. Stamp, bow, smile. Japanese efficiency at its finest. No complaints yet. Then I stepped outside. The airport bubble popped. Reality hit me like a packed rush hour train. First mission, get to my hotel. Google Maps said take the Narita Express. Easy, right? Wrong. 3 different train companies, 5 ticket machines, all with tiny Japanese text. I just stood there frozen. A station attendant noticed me panicking. He pointed, gestured, drew a map on paper. Saved my life. Japanese people help you without speaking English. They'll physically walk you to your destination. It's incredible. I made it to Shinjuku Station, the world's busiest station, 200 exits. I picked the wrong one. Wandered for 40 minutes with my suitcase, everyone rushing past, nobody bumping into anyone except me. Found my hotel, checked in with pointing and smiling. The receptionist spoke some English. I nearly cried. Collapsed on the bed. Tiny room, spotless clean. A toilet with more buttons than my TV remote. Pressed the wrong button. Water shot up. Lesson learned. Never press buttons you can't read. Day 1 and I'd already been defeated by a train station and a toilet. Great start. But I was here, in Japan, alone, without the language, and somehow, still alive. Let's keep going. First morning, starving. Walked into a convenience store, Konbini. Lawson, Family Mart, 7-Eleven, they're everywhere. Konbini food is shockingly good. Onigiri for $1, egg sandwiches, hot coffee. My survival depended on these. But real restaurants? Terrifying. Most have ticket machines at the entrance, all buttons in Japanese only. I learned the survival trick. Look at the plastic food displays outside. Point at what looks good. Order blindly. Sometimes you get exactly what you wanted. Sometimes you get raw horse meat. Japan keeps you guessing. Allergies? Good luck. Menus rarely have English allergen info. I memorized the kanji for shrimp and peanuts. Grocery shopping at the supermarket was detective work. Is this milk or yogurt, shampoo or body wash? Nobody knows. I accidentally washed my hair with body lotion for a week. My hair was incredibly soft, so maybe a win. Trains became my second language problem. The JR system, private lines, subway, all different companies, different tickets. Get a Suica or Pasmo card. Just tap and go. Without it, you'll spend half your life at ticket machines. Rush hour in Tokyo is no joke. Professional pushers literally shove you into the train. Personal space? Deleted concept. Silence on trains is sacred. No calls, no loud conversations. I learned this when an old man glared at me. Buses are harder than trains. Announcements only in Japanese. You have no idea when your stop is coming. I rode past my stop 11 times in my first month. The bus driver eventually recognized me and just pointed. Taxis are expensive but comfortable. Doors open automatically. Don't touch them. I grabbed the door and confused everyone. Walking is the safest option. Japan has the best sidewalks, clearest crosswalks, and people actually wait for green lights. Vending machines saved me daily. Cold drinks, hot drinks, soup, even bananas, all with pictures. No Japanese needed. 2 weeks in, and my survival strategy was clear. Konbini food, Suica card, vending machines, and aggressive pointing. Living in a hotel was expensive. Time to find an apartment. This is where the real nightmare starts. Japanese real estate is built on paperwork. Mountains of it. And guess what language it's all in? Most landlords refuse foreigners. Gaikokujin dame. Foreigners not allowed. It's legal and extremely common here. I got rejected 14 times before finding a place. 14. Each rejection felt like a personal attack on me. You need a guarantor, someone Japanese who promises to cover your rent if you disappear. Good luck finding one. Guarantor companies exist, but charge fees. Key money is a gift to the landlord. You never get it back. Key money, deposit, first month, agency fee, fire insurance. Moving in costs 4 to 6 months of rent up front. My apartment was 20 square meters. 1 room, tiny kitchen, unit bath. But it was mine and I loved it. Garbage sorting almost broke me. Burnables Monday, Thursday, plastics Wednesday, glass second Tuesday, cardboard another day. I put the wrong garbage out once. Someone put it back at my door with a passive-aggressive note in Japanese. Noise rules. No vacuuming after 9 p.m. No loud music. Walk quietly. Neighbors hear everything through the walls. City Hall registration is mandatory. Bring your passport, residence card, and patience. Forms are in Japanese only. National health insurance is required, about 20,000 yen monthly, but it covers 70% of medical costs. My first doctor visit. I couldn't explain my symptoms, so I drew my stomach pain. The doctor understood. Pharmacy after the doctor. Instructions were entirely in Japanese. I used Google Lens and prayed. Opening a bank account was epic. 3 visits, 2 rejections, 1 success. Japan Post Bank finally said yes. Phone contract. Most carriers require a Japanese bank account and 2 years of residence. I used a prepaid SIM instead. Setting up my life took 3 months of pure bureaucratic torture, but each completed form felt like winning the lottery. Working in Japan without Japanese, is it possible? Yes, but your options are very limited. English teaching is the classic foreigner job. ALT, Aikaiwa, private lessons. You need a degree, but not Japanese. Tokyo tech companies hire English speakers, engineering, design, IT, but the culture is still very Japanese. Meetings, emails, and lunch conversations all in Japanese. You smile and nod. A lot of smiling and nodding. The work culture shock is real. Overtime is expected. Leaving on time feels wrong. Last one out wins respect. Nomikai, after-work drinks. Mandatory fun. Boss pours yours, you pour theirs. Hierarchy in every sip. Salaries are decent, not amazing. About 200,000 yen to 350,000 yen for entry-level foreigner jobs. Taxes are deducted automatically, but without Japanese, understanding your payslip is still pure confusion. Year-end tax adjustment. Companies handle it. Freelancers must file themselves in Japanese. Good luck. Tokyo is expensive, rent is steep, and everyday expenses like food and transport quickly add up. Outside Tokyo, it's cheaper. Osaka, Fukuoka, Sapporo, rent can be half, with arguably better quality of life. Saving is possible with discipline. Many foreigners save approximately 30% by cooking and avoiding taxis. Sending money home via banks is costly. Wise-like services save thousands yearly. Saving is possible with discipline. Many foreigners save approximately 30% by cooking and avoiding taxis. Convenience store ATMs run 24/7. 7-Eleven accepts foreign cards. Konbini are lifesavers. Business cards, meishi, are sacred. Take with both hands, read them, never write on them. Without Japanese, job hunting means competing for a small pool against many foreigners. My advice: learn survival Japanese fast. Even basic phrases open doors that stay permanently shut without them. Let's talk about the hardest part. Not trains, not paperwork. Loneliness. Deep, quiet, Japanese-style loneliness. Japan is polite to a degree that creates distance. Everyone is kind. Nobody is close. The gap is painful. Making Japanese friends without speaking Japanese is like swimming in concrete. Possible, but exhausting. Warm on the surface? Sugoi! Kawaii! Smiles. Real connection needs language, no shortcut. Expat groups help, meetups, exchanges, parties, but can turn into a comfortable bubble. I joined a running club, understood nothing, but running needs no words, we bonded anyway. Izakaya nights with coworkers helped. Alcohol eases the language barrier, and people try more. Dating as a foreigner is tricky. Some fetishize you, others avoid you. Real connection is hard. Dating rules surprised me. No PDA, texting matters, meeting parents signals something serious. Spending the holidays alone was tough. Christmas is for couples, and I ate chicken wings all by myself. New Year, Oshogatsu, everything shuts down, days of silence, temples, and reflection. Golden Week, everyone travels, prices surge, trains fill up, join the chaos or stay home. Rainy season, Tsuyu, weeks of gray, mixed with loneliness, it really weighs on you. I called home at weird hours. Time difference made it worse. When I needed to talk, everyone was sleeping. The silence of my apartment at night was the loudest thing I'd ever experienced in my entire life. Mental health support in English is limited. Tell Japan exists. Some therapists speak English. Research ahead. What helped me? Routine. Walk, coffee, work, run, journal, sleep. Structure fights the void. Even basic Japanese helps. Arigato brings smiles. Sumimasen opens doors. Small words, big impact. I learned hiragana on trains. 46 characters. In a month, I could read kids' books. Kanji was tougher. Thousands of characters, each a puzzle, often with multiple readings. But each kanji unlocked the world. Signs, menus, meaning, freedom. Cultural mix-ups were common. I tipped once, and the waiter chased me to return it. I blew my nose in public. People stared like I'd committed a crime. In Japan, you sniff, never blow. I stuck chopsticks upright in rice. My coworker gently told me that's a funeral ritual. I wanted to disappear. Shoes off everywhere, different slippers for each room. Toilet slippers exist. I wore them in the kitchen once. Horror. Bowing has levels. Slight for greetings, deeper for respect, deepest for apologies. I never quite got it right. Every mistake became a lesson. People forgive foreigners and value effort more than perfection. That gave me hope. Japan runs on unwritten rules. Nobody explains them. You learn by messing up and reading the silence. Escalator etiquette. Left in Tokyo, right in Osaka. Stand wrong and feel instant passive-aggressive pressure. Queue for everything. Lines are sacred. Cutting feels worse than breaking actual laws here. Umbrella etiquette. Use plastic bags at entrances. Dripping water on floors is unacceptable. Tattoos are often banned in onsen, gyms, pools, not about art, but yakuza associations. Cover them. Kuki wo yomu means read the air. Understand what is not said. This matters most. That's difficult means no. Maybe also means no. Listen carefully to what's implied. Visa renewal is stressful. Shinagawa immigration, long waits, your future tied to paperwork decisions. Permanent residency takes years, or marriage, or special qualifications. The bar is high. Natural disasters are real. Drills matter. Download alerts and know your nearest shelter. Typhoons, earthquakes, floods happen. Be ready with supplies, water, and a clear plan. Koban are small police boxes everywhere. Officers help with directions, lost items, and safety. Crime is very low. I lost my wallet on a train and got it back next day with everything inside. Cycling rules: register bike, ride left side, no umbrellas, fines exist and are enforced. Noise complaints risk eviction, no confrontation, just notes or calls from management. Recycle perfectly. Neighbors notice everything. Your trash can expose you instantly. Seasonal gifts matter: osebo in winter, ochugen in summer. Social duties run deep. Ward office handles life events fully, forms in Japanese. Bring help or expect confusion. Pension system exists here. Pay in, get partial refund when leaving. Only if paperwork is correct always. Internet setup takes weeks minimum usually. Technician visit required. Scheduling call, fully in Japanese always. Japan works perfectly if you follow rules strictly always. Break them, and discomfort is immediate everywhere. Living in Japan without Japanese was my hardest challenge ever experienced. I'd still do it again. Language barrier blocks more than speech daily everywhere. Culture, humor, warmth stay locked behind it always. But barriers can be climbed slowly over time. Step by step, phrase by phrase, progress happens eventually. Japan taught patience deeply over time. Simple tasks take longer, but build real endurance over time consistently. Kindness needs no words ever at all. An old woman guided me to a station without English easily. A worker heating my meal, a stranger helping me quietly. Small acts stayed with me longer over time. Japan's kindness is subtle, not loud or flashy at all. Consistent, calm, and deeply human beneath formality always. I came for anime and sushi first initially. I found discipline, respect, resilience, and silence instead. Loneliness shaped me deeply over time. It created space where I built strength I didn't expect before. Without language, you master body cues, intuition, and creative problem-solving daily over time, consistently. Biggest regret remains still, not learning Japanese before arrival. Even basics would help a lot early. Planning Japan trip soon? Go. But learn hiragana and katakana first. It changes everything dramatically. Bring patience and humility always with you. Be ready to look lost daily. That's the real entry test. Final lesson learned clearly. Understanding comes through effort, not just language or words alone ever. So, what would you do if tomorrow you woke up in a country where you can't read a single sign?
Hello. Living in Japan without the language is a daily challenge. Transport, housing, work, and even food get harder. The system is strict and people are polite but distant, so loneliness can hit. Without the language, your options are limited, but these struggles build strengths. At least that's what my friends say.